Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Sabrina and today I'm going to show you how to recreate this look, but the emphasis is on a healthy, glowy skin and making sure you moisturize. Moisturizing is so important, and just prepping your skin is very important in order to get a very skin-like look, not that cakey look. Nobody likes that cakey look. So if you want to see how I get this look, go ahead and continue watching. Okay, so let's get started on how to get that flawless makeup look. You know, it's all about moisturizing, and making sure you prep your face correctly. I do have acne, as you can see, and every time I do this routine, I always get compliments about my skin and what do I do, etc, etc. So I'm going to get you guys there. So first off, I'm going to start off with priming my face, moisturizing with Daily Greens from Pharmacy. So this moisturizer is really good. I like it. I always make sure to put it before my makeup. So definitely. And this moisturizer smells really good. So it's an oil-free gel moisturizer with moringa and papaya. And it says, an oil-free, silicone-free daily moisturizer that delivers lightweight, lasting hydration without feeling greasy. Formulated with ingredients known to hydrate and reduce shine. So I do have oily face, but with this one, I really love it, and it's like sticky too. So make sure your foundation lasts a long time. After that, I'm going with an oil from the Clean Skin Club. It has vitamin C, brightening, and boosting. So again, this is all about prepping your skin and preparing it to put on your foundation. I do have oily skin, so I always tend, even though I have oily skin, you gotta make sure you are prepping before your foundation, and make sure you have a solid base. Alrighty, my skin feels great. And last, cannot forget about the eyes. And I'm putting a little bit of eye cream underneath and on the eyelid. So after moisturizing your skin and prepping it, you always want to wait a couple minutes before you put your primer. That way all these creams get to set into your skin. And that's the key. You never want to jump into your foundation after moisturizing and priming, because it's not setting in your skin. So not setting in your skin leads to your foundation just getting that cakey look, and we want to avoid cakey looks. We want that skin-like finish. And that's why you guys are here, because I'm going to take you there. So you already see the glow. Nice glow. And again, like, I do have these pimples on my face, but once we get to the foundation and how everything comes up to the end, you won't even tell that it's there. I promise. And if you guys suffer from acne, this is a great way to go about it so you won't get that cakey look. Alrighty, now I'm going to my primer now that my face is good with the moisturizers. And I'm going with the Fenty Beauty moisturizer. This has been, primer. This has been one of my favorite primers from all time. And also the Porefessional. So I'm going to put this all over my skin. And it's okay to use more than one primer. I also like putting the Porefessional by Benefit around my T. all these moisturizers and creams smell so good. I love it. All right, so lastly, to add on to our precious face, I'm going to be going on with the Porefessional. You want to make sure when you add the Porefessional, you are dabbing in to the skin. And you're going to see a major difference from dabbing to make like swiping motions. You have left from the Porefessional or primer of your choice, you go ahead and dab it all over your face. So look how healthy our skin is looking just by moisturizing and prepping it correctly. Again, this is the key for that flawless skin-like look that we are going for. Even if you have oily skin, dry skin, you gotta make sure you prep your face. Always. Can't forget about the neck. Today I'm gonna do the Giorgio Armani foundation. This is a great foundation. It's very lightweight and it's like medium coverage. I really love it. Gives you that glow, that healthy look that we are all aiming for. Doesn't cake up at all. So let's go ahead and do that. I am in the shade 7.5. I also like mixing my foundations, but this one I could do by itself. So I'm gonna go ahead and dab it everywhere on my skin. And then with my beauty blender, just dab it all the way. You want to make sure you pat, no swiping motion, just patting, patting, patting. Every time I put foundation on, I always try to avoid the eye area because we will be concealing, so it makes no sense. You don't want to mix your foundation and concealer sometimes, just so it doesn't look too heavy under the eye. I already went in with one layer, but I think I want to do one more just because I like that full coverage and it's my preference. So again, another layer of the Giorgio Armani foundation. So I'm just going in with the spots I need a little bit more coverage in. That's why I didn't dab it all on my face. So usually more of the cheek area, that's where I like a little bit more coverage. Alrighty, so now my face is good with the foundation. Like the look. Now we're gonna go with concealer, and I'm using the Dose of Color concealer. Really, really good, guys. Love it. Let's see. Yes, right there. And this is the color Medium Tan. So we're gonna dab right here, then a little bit right here so we could get that lift look that we want. And then whatever's left over, just put it down. Put it on your T-zone. Because we want to accentuate all our beautiful features. Alright. This concealer is so good. I love it. This one, and as well as the Born This Way concealer, these are my top two concealers that I love. So I like to always leave it on my face for a little bit before blending, and then just so it's not too runny. Again, this concealer is a creamy concealer, but I like letting it be on my face dry a little bit. That way it's a little bit easier to blend. Alrighty, now that we have our concealer blended out, I'm going to go with the Mercier translucent powder to set all my creams. So when I do put some of that translucent powder, I don't put an excessive amount just because I don't want that flashback, although Laura Mercier doesn't give you that flashback. But I like going with a little bit, you know, because a little goes a long way. And then just a little bit right here on the forehead. And just whatever's left over on your beauty sponge, you can go ahead and just set it everywhere else. Okay, now that we're done setting with the Laura Mercier translucent powder under the eye, now I'm going to go with the Studio Fix. Now I'm going to go with the Studio Fix from MAC in the color NC35. Now I'm just going to go with the RO Fluffy brush from the Morphe collection. So again, this is key. You want to make sure when you're putting your powder on, you are dabbing, not swirling, but dabbing. You want to bring it down on the neck. Just make sure you're properly setting on your liquids. And you can definitely see how healthy the skin looks. Right now we are matte, but we're going to add some dimension into our face. So powder is all done. I'm going to go in with the brows and I will be right back. Alright, now that our brows are on. Okay, now that our brows are on, let's go ahead and finish on the face. And then, you know, we might do an eye look. We'll see. But again, focus is on the skin. So the foundation is still looking good. Still matte, but glowy. You can see the cheekbone right here. Very glowy. Now let's go ahead and contour our face. Okay, now let's contour our face. I'm going to start off with NARS in the color Laguna. Favorite. It's such a pretty color on the skin. Very universal. It's not muddy and it's not too orange. It's just a perfect shade for a lot of skin tones. And carve out my face a little bit. Just get some color back. We're going to put some underneath. Again, I don't like going too low because then it's just not a good look. I like coming from right here, like focusing more up here to get that chiseled look, you know? As you can see already, we are having that shadow and it's making our face look a little bit slimmer. I'm not putting any on the forehead quite yet. I am going to add another bronzer just to tie in the whole look. So whatever's left over from the brush, we're going to go ahead and put it on our nose. Make our nose nice and cute and small. I'm going to go with MAC. Okay, now I'm going to go with MAC Give Me Sun. This is my all-time favorite bronzer right here. This is my go-to, whether it's summer, spring, fall. This right here, I've been using it for years already. And I always get complimented and asked, oh my gosh, what bronzer are you wearing? I always tell them, Give Me Sun by MAC. Always, always, always. It doesn't make you look orange. It gives you that nice bronzy glow that everyone seeks for. I'm going to put some on my forehead so we look even and we have dimension. And also the amount that's put on is always preference. I like having a really bronze look and, you know, adding color to my face. Add a little bit on my nose. And just now blending whatever's left off from the brush. Just like to go over. Now I'm going to take my beauty blender right here and just get a little bit more of the translucent powder just to chisel out, make it have a sharp look right here. And then go on to the other side right here. And again, I am having dabbing motions. I am not swiping because we don't want to take off any product. And then I'm going to use my fluffy brush, the one that I used for my powder, and just blend that out. Now we have more of a sharp look on both sides. Now I'm going to go for blush, and I'm going to use MAC. This is an old, I'm not sure, yeah, this is an old one, kind of. This is from the Patrick Star collection that he had out. And this is the color Take Me Home. Very pretty color right here. Love, love, love. Especially if you have like a tan color like me, more on the tan side. Definitely a color to go to. So I'm just going to do very light. Add some more color to our face. Add a little bit on the nose. Look, oh my gosh, look at how pretty our skin is looking. Like, even without any highlighter setting our face, we still have some glow peeping through. Love. Again, that's the whole point of, you know, moisturizing. It's making sure our skin is still healthy before we pack on all these products onto our face. Okay, I think we're looking good with the blush. Now let's add a little bit of color to our eye, and then we're going to go ahead and wrap it up. Okay, I'm going to use the Makeup by Mario palette. Super pretty colors. Everyone's raving about them. Right here, look at how gorgeous these are. Pretty, pretty colors. So I'm just going to go in with this one all over the eyelid just to add some color. Okay, nice, pretty, but I'm gonna go a little bit deeper. So I'm now, since I did this all over my lid, now I'm gonna go in with the shade underneath and make it more smoky. And again, the brush that I'm using is the Morphe M532. Great blending brush. Hey, look at this look. Really pretty. I love it. So now, just to finish off, we're gonna add some highlighter, and the highlighter that I will be using is the MAC Oh Darling. Very pretty, nice gold highlighter right here. Have to hold it because or else it's gonna fall. Really, really pretty color right here. So we're gonna use that all over the face. I like going in circular motions just so it's easier. Just whatever's left on the brush, go ahead and put it anywhere you like. Now let's set our face and then put some lipstick on and complete this wonderful look. To set our makeup, I am going to be using the MAC Prep and Prime. Just set it all over the face before we finish off with our lipstick. Let it dry out. a little bit. Look at how pretty our skin is looking. And again, I have acne. You can barely tell, or you know, the acne isn't peeping through because we didn't cake on the foundation or any products. We made sure that we were letting all the products that were used on the face to set, and you know, in a timely manner. So my favorite lip combo we're going to use for today's look will be Cork and Dose of Color Supernatural. These are my two favorite. Definitely need a new lip liner because this is how much I use this product. I'm telling you, beautiful color, universal color. Now that our lip color is on, favorite lip combo, nude, but not washing you off, you know, not making you look sick and dead. Now that we have completed the look, this is how it came out. Super pretty, super skin-like, not cakey whatsoever. This could be worn any time of the day, night out, day out, anything, girl. Like this is it. Wow. If you guys have any questions or concerns, what you guys want to see next, or any questions on the product, go ahead and comment down below and I will answer any of your guys' questions. I will also put down the links or the information of all the products that I use. That way you guys are aware and know what products could be used on oily, dry skin, all kinds of skin types. Again, I recommend 100% to be moisturizing your skin, prepping your skin appropriately. That way you get a flawless, super healthy, skin-like look. Alright guys, go ahead and subscribe if you guys want to see more videos on makeup and any tips that you guys want to see. Thank you. Goodbye.